What's up, everybody? Dimebot here. We are back in Elite. As you can see, we're playing Beta 1.2. This is the Wings Beta. We're going to take a look at two new things in the game today. First off, we're going to take a look at the Fer De Lance, and then we're going to take a look at the debug camera so we can get a look at this gorgeous ship in space. So, here is the Fer De Lance in all of its glory. We do not know how much it costs yet. Rebuy or selling cost on mine right now is somewhere around 8 million, so that's a decent yardstick, but that is subject to change. So let's take a look at what I've got fitted to it. B5 power plant and thrusters, A4 frame shift drive, which gives me a range of 14.35 light years. This is not a very long range ship, as you will notice. I've also added one of the new hull reinforcement packages. This will increase your hull's toughness. It also weighs a considerable amount, 4 tons. They are also 100 credits right now in the beta, so we don't know the actual price on them. A5 fuel scoop, could not find a shield generator I liked better, so we got a C3. Hardpoints, we're running a plasma accelerator. This thing has one huge hardpoint and 4 mediums, so one huge plasma accelerator, 2 medium beam lasers, 2 medium multi-cannons, a kill warrant scanner, and a chaff launcher. As you can see, I have utility mounts to spare. The reason they are not full is because, well, putting pretty much anything else there will bump me over power cost right now, and I don't feel like dealing with that just for the purposes of this video. We also have the shield boosters. They strengthen your active shield if powered. They multiple boosters stack in effectiveness. These things are really nice. As you can see, though, they also are power hogs. 19.81 megawatts, up from 18.61, so that's 1.3 megawatts for that particular shield booster. That's in Class A. Now, it does come down as you go to Class E, but it's still a significant amount of power. They also have a significant mass penalty. The Class A weighs 3.5 tons. But it is a nice option of something you can fit out to your ship. So, lots of new outfitting options coming to the ship. Now, let's talk about the Fer De Lance. What does the Fer De Lance do? Well, we'll just look in the... I'm landed where there's no shipyard. This is a bounty hunter's ship. So it is made for extended cruising, which I find funny because it has an absolutely pitiful fuel tank. It's made to kill. And I've tested it in combat, and killing is something it does very, very well. It's also a very pretty ship. So let's go ahead and get into space here and take a look at this thing, how it handles, how does it fly. You'll see my rebuy cost for the ship is 724 grand. Alright, let's get lifted off here. And up we go.
Raised. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome, Commander.
So the first thing I want to show off is the new debug camera. We'll take a look around the cockpit real quick. So this is a 2-seater ship. You'll see the second seat right there. You'll also notice that it seems to sit slightly off the nose of the ship. Has fantastic engine sounds. Absolutely love them. Let's deploy our hardpoints. Are we clear of the no-fire zone? Not quite. You'll notice the comms menu has changed. This is specifically for wings. This is what the new comms menu is going to look like. So you'll see that direct broadcast was to me. You can broadcast locally to all ships. Like that. There is an inbox. There's a settings menu for direct messages, voice channels, auto-enable wing comms. I will be testing out wings eventually. None of my compatriots at the Sanitarium were in the original beta, so they're not available for this. Now then, let's take a look at the feature that I'm really having fun with. Amy?
Yes, Commander?
External view. External view. External view. Command's not working. Alright, Control-Alt-Space. Actually, that... Did they take the debug camera out in this morning's patch? Graphics. Or controls, rather. So what the debug camera is supposed to allow you to do is to go to a third-person camera and kind of spin around your ship. You can use your flight controls to maneuver the camera, but you cannot maneuver your ship. We've been getting some absolutely great shots with that, and it does not appear to be working right now. I'll have to check the patch log for this morning and see if they've taken it out, but it does not appear that it's operational, which is disappointing, to say the least. Oh well. So let's take a look at this, see what we've got around us. Got a resource extraction site. We can go ahead and head there.
Cannot comply.
Kind of get a look at this ship in action. So while we're doing that, we'll talk about Wings. So Wings is going to allow you to partner up with up to 3 other players. They don't have to be your friends, it can just be players, and engage in various activities. You can run cargo together, you can bounty hunt together, and you will share the rewards from that. You'll share bounties. I believe it's 5% of cargo is shared. And there are new signal sources in the game that are rated from low, medium to strong, and the strong signal sources will contain generally AIs that are running in Wings. You do not want to go in there without a wing of your own, but the rewards will be greater as a result. So definitely something to look forward to. Should help out with those missions where the community events are being blockaded by pirates and things. You can have freighters that have fighter escorts along with them. You could slave jump your frameshift drive controls to your lead ship so that when they enter and exit frameshift, supercruise, or hyper, you will go with them. So lots of cool stuff you can do. You can see indications of your wingman's hull and shields on your HUD when you do that, and also you will be able to place distress beacons and various things like that. So there's a lot of functionality we've been really wanting coming up in Wings. It's really going to give the game a grouping party system that it's sorely needed, and I for one am really, really excited to see it. So let's get into this resource extraction site here and just have a look-see around. I don't want to slow down. I'm already being slowed down by the planet. Of course, I don't want to overshoot either, but we should be fine. Wow, we're a long ways off from that. So let's deploy the weapons and just talk about that. So, chain guns, lasers, plasma accelerator. So lots and lots of things that you can do with this ship. I'm really upset that the debug camera is not functioning, actually. So, but I was not intending to really get into combat with this ship anyways. This was more in the nature of just showing you guys the ship, kind of talking about it handles great. I'm able to run rings around things with it in space. Killing an anaconda takes almost no time at all with it. So definitely something to keep an eye on. I will do an updated video when it is in the main game and we know how much the damn thing costs. But guys, keep an eye out for everything Elite. I'll have more coverage going up here and on the Sanitarium.fm, and be sure to check out my live streams on Twitch. Link is in the description below. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. My name is Dinebot. Later.